Hey y'all, I wanted to talk to y'all real quick about your pressing surface. They always say you need a really hard pressing surface and that ironing boards do not work, so you need to go through all this work of getting a plywood and getting canvas and blah 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 blah. A lot of videos will teach you that. Even my teacher that I watched, Miss Leah Day, she goes through all that work of getting the plywood, putting the canvas on and stuff like that. Let me tell y'all a $5 hack, you want to call it. I went down to the thrift store one day and I found this vintage ironing board. I mean, it is, and it's metal up under there. I don't know if y'all are gonna be able to see that, but see, it's metal, and it didn't have a pad on it. It just had the metal, and I can see it just had this on it. And this thing is hard. So I went down to the dollar store to get me an ironing pad cover. And you know they're cheap as fuck down there. So I got it and put it over this thing. And this thing is rock solid. There is no soft squishy stuff that people always say ironing boards have. So if you're ever out and about and you see a vintage ironing board, pick one of those up and go down to the dollar store and get you a cover for it. Because I have a complete ironing board surface that I can use to iron, and it's solid, it's rock hard, and it does help your pressing, and it works really well for me. So the best ever $5 I've ever spent on a thrift store, because you got to press, you need to be able to press really hard, so that comes in handy. But like I said, if you're out in a garage sale, yard sale, thrift store, pick you up one of these. And it has a weird, let me get my fat butt down here, but it's got a weird mechanism to put it up. It's got like this bar thing that hooks into that slot, and it just pops out. I don't know how old this is, but it is really old and vintage looking, but it does the trick. So save yourself from having to go get plywood cut and all that kind of stuff, and get you a vintage ironing board and a cheap dollar store cover, and you'll have it made. What? Do you want to say hi? Say, Mommy won't let me in. Mommy won't let me in because I'm being a brat. Yes. Is that what you think? It's more for her safety, because you can see my floor is littered with stuff. And my good friend, her little poodle ate a needle. So for her safety, I keep her out of here. Because I don't know if I have something laying on the floor that I cannot see. And with her chewing up everything she puts her mouth on, it's just more for her safety. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to share my little hack with you. Bye, y'all.